I think it really started in the SoundCloud era.
Oh, definitely. Diddy. Like, perfect example. With the ghostwriter and the music in itself, it's the things that surround the music of ghostwriter. In rap. I think even the ghostwriter, I have no issue with the ghostwriter. That's their job. That's
Like, who else do you think is an industry plan?
like,
See, you just took it that far.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the DeadMen Radio podcast. I am Jacob.
I'm AJ.
I'm Gatlin.
And we are back yet again for episode 44. We're back for another week. Every week. You'll never get rid of us. We're going to do this.
Ever.
Yeah.
When we hit 1,000, y'all aren't even going to believe that we've been going that
We'll
long.
be doing this when we're 44.
Four digits.
Literally.
4 digits is gonna be fucking insane.
Because
Like,
4
do you think
digits
we're gonna
is
make it that
almost
far?
20 years.
us.
So that would be like by the time we're full on
do you think
CEOs.
we would ever drop 2 episodes in a week?
I think we could
I think
start,
if we did a
like,
different a different style, like maybe either we do a longer show on a different day,
Yeah.
or maybe we do a different style show, like we do like a 30-minute like IRL, like out and about, like us at the show, or us going camping, or like dead men doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like
could see
that kind of
100%.
video. But like, I don't know. My mic is loose.
fix that house, huh?
Has been fixed.
Bam, fixed.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
we are deep in, son.
Yeah,
we're
very deep.
44
Very deep.
what the
episodes
fuck
in.
else are we deep in right now?
Your mom.
Some mayonnaise.
Deep in some mayonnaise.
Fucking, I'm talking.
If you
shoulder,
know, you know.
Shoulder deep.
If you don't get hip, me
We
and
gonna be
Boo have
doing
been
some
on
stuff.
this shit.
Been doing some stuff.
Bars.
Bars. We've been on some shit. You guys, for those, well, we're not on Spotify yet, but if you just put us on background noise or whatever, I'm gonna be kind of head deep in this the whole time, but I will be attentive and involved.
We
per
will.
usual.
We do. I do have a goal to get us on Spotify. It's just it's a matter
I
of
can't
money
wait
that I don't have
that.
to pay for another service that we would.
You gotta pay for
require.
that.
Yeah, it's the same as it's like DistroKid, but for podcasts, basically.
How much is it?
It's pretty much the same price, depending on. It just depends
How
on
much is it?
like between $60 and $100.
Whoa!
But it's
Per
usually
what month?
No, it's usually a once per year kind of payment.
Well, that's not like crazy.
Yeah,
Whoa.
DistroKid is $79 once a year.
Not
Yeah.
crazy.
But it's just a matter of I'd have to.
Are both of you paying for DistroKid?
Mhm.
You guys want me to open a fucking account?
No, eventually we're gonna
He
open.
does.
A label account.
I think you might be able to get under mine. I think I might have. No, I think I might have the single artist. I don't know. I have to check.
I think our one that we have comes with 2. It's a dual artist one.
I can't remember
Because I have
honestly.
2 on mine.
I
can't-
mean,
I
that'd be dope.
accidentally
That would
used
be
the
dope.
other
I might
one.
have gotten the cheaper one. I can't remember.
I don't
honestly.
know. I know
But-
mine has 2, but I accidentally used the other one for when I was dropping music originally.
How could you, Jacob? How could you?
Because I only dropped 1 song on Spotify, and then I never dropped another one until we started doing shit. So, but for the podcast, we'd have to. I'm not exactly sure which software we're gonna use, but it's a matter of paying for it, and then I'm gonna have to either edit a separate version of the podcast, because I'm not exactly sure how it'll work. But I'm gonna have to upload it separately from the YouTube one. The YouTube one is gonna be different, but we'll upload it, and I'm pretty sure it'll just pick up from wherever we start. So whatever episode we
Dope.
start on,
That's dope.
because the
Legitness.
backlog, I don't have the backlog of any of our episodes. Like I have them, I could download them off YouTube,
Right.
but it would just take a fucking long ass time to do that, and I don't really feel like doing that, honestly. And
That's fair.
by the
That's fair.
time we're like 100, 200 episodes in, it won't really matter that the first 40 some or whatever
Right.
weren't on there.
Yeah. The the day that we get on Spotify, there's gonna be like a whole like 2-minute segment where we have to talk about Spotify listeners.
Yeah, because there technically are like 4 episodes on Spotify right now.
Yeah, if you're
What?
curious, go find them.
Yeah,
If you're a new viewer,
they're linked somewhere.
If you're a
I'm
new
pretty
viewer
sure.
and you've never dived into the older episodes and you want to just like random ones,
there
they're
are a
there.
couple good ones. There's the one where the power went out and we kept recording with the power
big
going
facts,
out.
So-
big facts,
That was a
big
fun
facts.
episode. I forgot about
That's
that
a good
one.
listen
But
to
yeah,
that one.
we
That's
literally we were sitting here in the middle of recording and then literally power just shuts off everything.
Gone.
But
Bye.
we still had the camera, so we just switched to
Trusty
that
old.
audio. And no, the laptop kept recording too, so we had the full podcast because
That is
Yeah, that's
funny.
facts,
the
that's
laptop
Power
just
just went out.
was. They just stopped charging because it's just plugged into the charger.
That's
so we just
funny.
kept recording the podcast in the dark with flashlights.
That's
it,
pretty
it was
funny,
fire.
bro.
DeadMen After Dark. I believe it's probably like episode.
I cannot remember.
It's between 15 and 22, somewhere in there. Somewhere in there, I'm pretty sure.
It's far back. Not
Yeah,
far
it's
back.
a-
It's a decent, probably.
I mean, that's a grip ago.
Yeah.
You know, that's a
low-key.
minute ago.
Probably about 5 months, maybe.
I mean, like 20 some weeks probably.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, where's our Jamie in the box at?
should I grab Jamie in the box?
Grab Jamie in the box.
All right,
You're
I'm
gonna
grabbing
take
Jamie.
control of Jamie in the box today, or Gad can take control of Jamie in the box.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
But yeah, people, to give you a little insight, since we didn't earlier and kind of just left you wondering, what we're doing right now is it will have already been announced by the time this goes up, but we are doing a collab disc of both of our most recent albums, and it's DeadMen Volume 1.
It's gonna be freaking sweet.
So,
Gurgly voice.
yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, so I'm doing a little, not like a little custom anything. I mean, it's nothing custom, but these don't have any covers on them or any artwork on them, and they won't. And we are going to give these away as a giveaway, where we give away a free ticket to the show. Link in the description if you're local to the Ohio area. Yeah, we're gonna give these away with some tickets. We got 3 of them. 3 of these, 3 tickets. We're gonna give them away. Not to you guys. Well, maybe you have to go to our Instagram once it's on there.
Again, that will be
Which
also down below.
yeah, will be down below. Which all you're gonna have to do is like, comment, repost,
Whoa.
leave a little note in the comment that you want the CD, you want the ticket. You'll get added into a little random wheel,
I haven't seen
and
one,
we
honestly.
will say
Wow,
who the
maybe
winner
something
is on Saturday morning. And that is Saturday for you guys as well. So Saturday morning, you'll figure out who the winner is, and we will deliver. We'll send you your ticket, and we will hand deliver your CD at the show. And yeah. But
Big stuff.
The one thing is though, you got to show up to the show too. That's the only requirement to the entire thing, other than what you do to enter, is that you have to show up to the show, because we could give the ticket to somebody else if you don't show up, and we could give the CD to somebody else who would want it more. So yeah, that's that with the CDs. So that's what I have been working on, and yeah, so that's what's up. Gat, you had a topic that I heard that you wanted to talk about.
I did. It's because you brought it up the other day.
I
It's 'cause
did.
we were talking
Did I?
about. Yeah, we were talking about Ian. Well,
Oh, the rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rapper. Yeah.
And you said he was an industry plant.
Yeah.
And it kind of like sent me in a little spiral of thoughts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I remember you said also as D Kid was another one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like, who else do you think is one? Like, who else do you think is an industry plant?
I mean, there's a lot of them, but like, Benson
And,
Boone.
like-
Benson Boone. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
No, I'm not.
He's the one who did that one country song.
Yeah. I can't remember how it goes. Sydney Sweeney. Sydney.
Oh,
That one.
Oh, yeah.
He
So-
does,
I'm
flips
dead.
in the jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Benson Boone, Sydney Sweeney, fucking there's a guy who made a rap song in his truck, supposedly.
Would you say you know you know who Lil Man J is?
Yeah.
Would you say he's an industry plant or no?
No, I wouldn't say he's an industry plant. Well, not at first anyway. At first, he was just a guy with a disability who could rap, and he could. But I also am pretty sure that at some point a rumor went around that he was a ghostwriter. I don't know if he had a ghostwriter. I don't know if that's true.
I heard
don't
Post
really- I don't-
Malone
I
used to
don't-
have, or no, it was.
I don't really care if people have ghostwriters for real. Well, I do because you're not really an artist, and you're just saying the words that somebody else is because you have a different voice than them. So I don't really think that makes you an artist. I was gonna say in some terms.
I
That's why,
disagree.
I was gonna say in some.
I was gonna
That's
say,
why I said.
it was
That's
either
why I said it.
Justin
That's why I said it
Bieber.
first. That's why I said it first. That was like I don't really mind it in some terms in the industry, but like in terms of what I do and how my passion is.
Well, yeah,
And,
obviously for the style that you
and-
make,
yeah,
it's
and, like,
different.
but like in different areas, it's a completely different story. That's why I was like at first like, but no, like when it
Because
comes
even
to,
going all the way back to like original rap in like the
a lot of people,
late
a lot of people are
80s,
ghostwriters, or like
not even
ghostwriters.
ghostwriters.
It was like groups that
not
were writing
even
music together.
not even that. Even beyond that, once you got into like more solo stuff in like the early 90s and the early 2000s and stuff,
Right.
it was demos. So
Yeah,
like people
yeah,
would
that's
be
true.
signed to a record label, and then a record label has like 20 songwriters that they employ, and you know they'll come up with a melody and a hook or something, and you know just have like the rough bones. Like, have you ever heard like a demo track of like a famous pop song before it was got by the actual artist?
Yeah.
Like it's like you can hear the song almost, but it's like none of the words are there.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the times they would get songs like that where it's like they're basically making the song and they just got like the melody basically from the songwriters that are employed by the record label.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how music was made for a long time across almost all genres, even still to this day in like pop music, rock, and like country and shit like that. You have demos, which technically aren't ghostwriters in those. I don't know why it's different in rap. Because in rap,
Because
it's the
rap-
only one where it's considered a ghostwriter and not just a songwriter.
Because rap started with no industry. That's why.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
no industry backing rap. Everything was started from literal scratch. So it was like the whole part of having the whole thing done yourself, because there's a lot. My biggest problem when it comes with like not even the ghostwriter. I have no issue with the ghostwriter. That's their job. That's what they do. There's people who will use them as an asset. Cool.
yeah,
That's cool. Whatever. It's a job. That's how you get paid. I won't hate. But when it comes to the artist that's using it, if they are known for like a specific genre or a specific style of music, and it's their offshoot stuff that's ghost route, or vice versa, it gets iffy, because then it's like this artist could be their own standalone artist, but because they decided to take this route, they received all this funding from this label and blah 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 blah. A lot of it is a cascading effect that isn't so much to do with the ghostwriter and them using it itself. It's the things that surround using a ghostwriter. In rap.
Okay.
In rap.
Let me play devil's advocate for you in rap specifically, just for the audience sake out there and
Right.
argument's sake. Rap at this point is no longer that underground, like, do-it-yourself kind of gritty, like, thing. It is the biggest genre. It is the mainstream genre and has been for over 20 years at this point. So maybe 15 years ago, I'd fully agree with you. But in the modern day, it's like it doesn't matter.
Here's a
Like
fun little
every
fact.
single song that hits the charts, every single song that's on the radio, every single song that you see blow up on TikTok, minus like the handful of exceptions, are fully pushed by the record labels and by the industry, and it's how it's always been for all genres of music.
Agreed.
But rap is just the newest to that list. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Frank?
but the issue. Well, real quick. Let's finish this first.
Get me in a box.
The
Very useful.
fuck.
Sorry, son.
No, it's okay, son.
Nah, he interrupted you, son.
Yo,
Clip this guy.
clip that intro.
Yep.
Resume. Anyway, so my biggest issue with that and why that is a newer thing is because there are other genre influences that are now included with rap. So when you say rap in the rap industry, it's honestly a smaller box than just rap
But
as a whole.
I think that's the whole music industry as a whole thing nowadays.
no,
Like
I
I
agree.
honestly think the lines between genres at this point have become so blended to a point where it's like
music is music now.
music is music. Because
Yeah.
like,
Which,
bro,
It's
I
gonna
literally
get made
also-
regardless.
I
No
saw
problem with
I
that,
saw an
but, like-
Instagram video today about mariachi metal, and it had 7 million views.
I'd
I
click
need-
on it.
It was exactly what you
I
think. It
didn't
was a
even-
mariachi band with a metal screamer and breakdowns.
Was it dope?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
It was
raw.
sick. It was sick. But it's like shit like that where it's like there's no separation between what you really want to create musically at this point in the modern world. If
Yeah.
you can think it, you can create it.
And I agree, but that also takes away from artists wanting to be solo in a specific area. For a good example, who might be another industry plant, who is honestly Tommy Richmond. Do y'all remember Tommy Richmond?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was that song that he made?
$1 Million Baby.
Yeah.
Or Devil is a Lie.
Yeah.
He had a couple bangers. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
they were
There were a
good
few
songs.
bangers.
But me partially thinking that he is an industry plant, it's a so-so, but I kind of think so. Either that or he just had a fuckload of money stepping into it, or a large sum. But once his music started blowing up, his shit was clearly like a hip hop rap. Not so much rap, but more in like the hip hop, like kind of like the like R&B poppy noise, right? When those songs came out, people were calling him a rapper because of the style that he's doing. The instruments mean nothing
And
when
I'm
it
not a
comes to
rapper.
rap. Rap is the vocal part. The whole
I'd say it's a combination of both.
but when it comes down to the roots and like what it was,
Yeah.
they were making the beats out of nothing, and it was more focused on the vocals and the scheme of how you were doing it.
I don't know.
it
With
was
that one, I would have to argue with you because I feel like back in the day, the original, like, go back to like Wu-Tang Clan and like
Yeah.
the early like Del Sol. That's not the what's the name of that fucking De La Soul. That's like the original rap group, or what people consider the original rap group. Like, it was more so focused on what they were doing to the beats.
Yeah,
And like
but it was
yes,
also like
there
the
was an
scatty
equal
flow.
Yeah, there
and
was an
shit
equal,
like that.
equal
you know?
focus. But like when we think about hip hop as we know it in rap in the modern sense, it really stems back to like RZA and like Wu-Tang Clan
Oh
in New
yeah,
York and
oh
shit.
yeah, oh yeah.
And what he
It
was
all- a lot of
doing,
it goes back to New York. New York.
what
is
he
where
what they were
everything
doing
was.
in New York and shit was really focused on the beats, like
Yeah.
with the scratching and the different patterns and shit that had never been used. They were literally inventing.
Yeah, it was
new
it
beats
was
and
focused
shit.
on the. Yeah, I can agree with that. It's definitely a large combination of
Like,
both.
yes,
but-
the voices and the vocal styles were 100% equally as
'Cause
important.
that's what
because
because
back
that's
then,
what, it wasn't. It didn't create.
Can I-
It didn't create
Hold on,
its
hold on.
genre. The genre of rap wasn't created
because
until
back
the beats.
then, because
So,
back then,
I can agree
every
with you,
single
100%.
rapper sounded different. 50 Cent sounded like 50 Cent. DMX sounded like DMX.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan sounded like ODB sounded like ODB. Method Man sounded like Method Man. Like GZA sounded like GZA. Everybody sounded like themselves. Nowadays, when you hear someone, it's like, oh, they sound like this person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's
And-
like
Or like you get a vibe off of them.
exactly, you can hear the influences in like all modern music, really,
Yeah,
that
because
makes a
it's
lot of
all been
sense.
like congealed into one.
And like I just said, with the beat aspect of shit, whole genre itself, rap wasn't even viewed as an actual genre by like mega media and shit until the
Yeah, it
beats
was-
came along.
Can I ask
Until
you
the
guys a
beats came along.
question?
Yeah.
What would you say makes an industry plant?
It is a large ladder of shit. It is a very I think
To
the
dumb it
the
down to,
biggest
like,
thing
the best
the
you
biggest
could.
thing starts with
you get hired by
Nah,
a
the
label
biggest
to
thing- the
be
biggest
a
thing-
celebrity.
the biggest thing.
That's basically what it is.
The biggest thing
That makes
is
sense.
that
makes sense.
the biggest thing I think is that industry plants now are sourced like rappers and artists were sourced originally, like back in the
Yeah,
early 90s
right,
and shit,
right.
where there was a group of people, they would pick one, and then they would throw a fuckload of lyrics at them from a bunch of different people, and then they would throw a bunch of different producers at him, blah, 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 blah. When this guy really had his own idea, and then they build that Diddy. Like, perfect example.
It's not
Perfect
wrong.
example. But now he was a whole different thing, and he had his own aspirations and things that he did that led him in his own direction. But the start of his career was leaded to be like one of those artists. So a lot of it has to do with, even then, catalog. That's the biggest thing too. You can tell based off of, because no background. No, some people will have literally no background at all whatsoever. Period. Yes, you can drop a song and it be incredible off rip, depending on who you know and what you know.
Right.
But there's certain aspects of shit where it's just like one after another, and you have no background information on this
I
shit.
think there's exceptions to the rule, even to the modern day.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. 100%.
Because like I think of one big one from over 10 years ago and one big one that is currently happening.
Yeah.
Post Malone blew up off of one song,
Yeah.
his first
Yeah.
song that he ever
Yeah.
dropped. But the only reason he blew up off of it is because he was already friends with a really popular
Yeah,
producer because he
yeah.
went to school with him.
And he was traveling at the time because he knew a YouTuber that
Yeah,
was doing
he was
something.
friends with these
It was
guys.
a matter of circumstances.
It was a
for
matter
him.
of the fact
But
of the
that
people
has a
he
paper
knew.
trail.
But
those things have
it
a paper
also
trail.
comes
You know what-
out
you know
he
what that-
made a fucking
You know what that
banger
sounds
song
like?
as his
Yeah.
You know what
first
that
song.
reminds me of? Do you guys remember World Star Hip Hop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like just finding random ass
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
and then they were blowing up like first song.
Yeah.
And then
Would
one
you consider them a record label or
no, they're more of like
They were
a
a media company.
media company, yeah.
okay.
like a
Media
TMZ
company,
type
yeah.
okay?
media
word,
company.
word.
And like
hold on, there's the modern one. The modern example is in a completely different genre. I don't know, Dexter and the Moon Rocks. They've literally.
Know about that.
I know about Dexter and the Moon Rocks.
know
Bro.
about
You
that.
don't know nothing about Dexter, bro. You don't know
You probably
nothing.
know like way more than me.
But like they're literally they have dropped like a bunch of fucking music, and they drop one song and then like did a really good like music video for it, and then their drummer runs their Instagram page and is like really started like pushing like TikTok and like Instagram, like because he's like our age, so he's like really hip to like all the fucking social media and shit. And then they blew up literally from like I think it was like 10,000 monthly listeners on Spotify playing like bars and shit
Right.
to 10 million
Whoa.
monthly listeners in a day.
Whoa.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa.
And they're still like 4 months later, they're dropping songs that are going #1 on the billboards. They're still
It's all about-
they're at a sold out nationwide tour right now.
It's all about circumstances
Mm-hmm.
though, because it's like there's people who do that. Like, and when you take it at face value of just like blowing up out of fucking
Mm-hmm.
nowhere, right? There's people who do that, where there's a paper trail. Like you just do a teeny bit of research,
You can find out.
and
Yeah.
you figure out, oh wow, this is how they blew up. They were just doing this, blah blah blah.
It's like
But then there's other people where it's like, where the fuck? What? Like people were trying to call Jack Harlow an industry plant.
I heard
What's
someone
Poppin'.
tried to
he
say
had 8 albums
Yep.
before he blew up,
Wow.
dating back to like 2014.
it's the same thing.
Someone
they said.
tried to tell me 21 Pilots was an industry plant.
Yeah. I think it
I
just
don't even
comes
know
down
that. I
to
don't
like.
even know what that's
I
about.
think it just comes down to.
Yeah.
I think it really started in the SoundCloud era.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Because SoundCloud was also they were one of those companies that were like, we're really with the like how Audio Mac is. Like Audio Mac is one of the biggest reasons why Yeet blew up. They're the ones
Really?
who like showed his face.
I think it's
Holy
it's
shit.
also just
First
because
deal was Audio Mac.
so
I
like
didn't even know that. I fucking love Audio Mac. I've been using
SoundCloud
the fuck out of them for years.
when like everybody was blowing up on SoundCloud back in the day, like 10, 15 years ago, it was with unofficial music, shit that wasn't licensed, wasn't
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
released
Yep.
in proper beats and everything. So like technically these people would have like 1 million monthly listeners, 100,000, 500,000
mean
months,
shit
and it didn't mean
because-
anything
Yeah,
because they weren't
yeah.
making no money off it. It was just purely clout. And then
So SoundCloud's like, yo,
no, listen. And then all of a
Let's do
sudden,
something about
you
this.
have like the Trippy Red, the Ski Mask, the Juice, the X, like all of these, the big names of that
like, if you
era.
think about how
The
SoundCloud
Wi-Fi's
works,
funeral,
if
the
you
little
think about-
Zans, like
yeah, if you think about how SoundCloud works,
hold on.
how do you blow up off SoundCloud?
You have all of these people that they
Don't.
got picked up by the labels because of SoundCloud. They were blowing up on SoundCloud, so all the labels came knocking
Yep.
for everybody. And then overnight, they were dropping official studio albums with label backing and
you got
actual
labels
promo.
reaching out to the people who were making the beats.
And so
before
now,
blah, 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 blah,
now you have these millions of fans that you already had who are like, "Oh shit, this is like now
Oh,
it's like
shit.
actually on it's on my iPod, it's
Yeah.
on my this.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to SoundCloud
Yeah.
specifically for the music. It's everywhere now."
I opened No Jumper this morning, and there's a new poppin' rapper like shit
Exactly.
like that.
Like,
and there
it
was
really-
also, there was also a big like underground media companies at that time.
But at the same time,
Yeah,
that
that too,
that
yeah.
created a perfect opportunity for like people like Baby Goth and like all of the random like people that
I
the
haven't heard
goth
of them.
rappers
Oh my
that
God,
popped up
bro.
around little. She's the biggest one when I think of an industry plant in my mind because literally there was like 4 songs, all of them with like the biggest fucking rapper at the time in the SoundCloud era.
Yep.
And there was like 5 interviews with the biggest like whatever, and that was it.
You know
That's
who
that's it.
Dude, you know who the fuck you just reminded me of, bro?
Huh.
Scarlord.
That's
just
another
popped
one.
up on
That's
my
like
Instagram,
random
3
names
weeks ago.
or like Matt Ox. He's another one.
Yeah.
just
I fucked
pops
with
up
Matt
out.
Ox.
He
I
was
fucked with him.
fire, but just
He was
pops
like
up out of nowhere.
14
I know,
when he-
bro.
when
That
he-
shit was crazy.
bruh.
yeah.
He was fucking young.
Well, the only
man.
reason he blew up is because I think his parents were friends with like a big time producer type shit.
I
think
No,
that's what it
Oogie,
was.
didn't he
or
know?
Oogie
Wasn't
made
he
it?
like a huge fan of X, and that's what blew him up?
No,
Like,
he
was like,
No.
blew up off this song called "Overwhelmed," but the label he was working with, you've heard of something Oogie killed it or, fuck, I can't remember how it goes. You've heard this. You've heard the what do they call them?
producer tag.
Yeah, you've heard the producer tag before. I can't remember how the fuck it goes. But yeah,
Damn, Johnson, where'd you find this one?
fucking, I think that song and that label just blew up altogether, and he just kept
I-
working with that label.
I
and
think
they stayed
that
blowing up for a
era,
while.
that era
That was like
just
2015 to like 2017, 2018.
I think like 2014 to 2019 was like the era where there were labels popping up everywhere. There were overnight like huge successes popping up every week. Like that was the era where there was people making fucking money, bro. That was
his
the peak
producer
of
was
rap.
working on Dying. This
Hell
guy.
yeah.
This is who
Yeah.
he worked with all the time. You've heard him before.
You told me about that one time.
I think that era,
Dude, he was 12
the
when
sound,
he released.
the
Oh my
SoundCloud
God.
era, I think, was the peak of rap. Not necessarily like in terms of ability and like sound and creativeness. Maybe creativeness, because there was a lot of like different shit being done at that time.
Yeah.
I think it was the peak in rap in terms of eyes.
Sign it somewhere on the case.
In terms of eyes,
He's worked
and
with Warner too. That's crazy.
in terms of like people seeing shit. Like it was the most popular it's ever been at that time.
Okay. Damn. Yeah,
In my opinion, at least.
Because
Because it's been nothing but downhill since then.
I agree 100%. And then on top of that, it's also the major feed into like, short media artists or vertical artists like TikTok, Instagram Reels, all that shit. Like there's the big companies feeding into artists that have just a weird flow that people think is like really, really good, or it's like they're not given chances for people to show themselves anymore. They give them one decent song or one good song that gets a bunch of views on TikTok for one part of the song.
I think that has a little bit to do with you just signed it small. It's okay. You got 3 more. You can make it a little bigger on the next one. I think that also comes back to like the TikTok effect on music in terms of like
TikTok is, I feel like, ruined so much music.
I think
dude.
I agree. I agree because
Absolutely.
it
Good music
it gets
too,
people
bro.
focused on one part of a song when they haven't heard the entire
it's okay.
rest of it.
Next one. Don't focus on that one, Gaston. You got
Sorry,
plenty
dude.
plenty of signage in your future to get your signature
facts.
down.
But yeah,
dude, TikTok has definitely ruined a lot of me. And like you said, focused on one part of the song and not even focus on the artist either, bro.
Exactly. It's
Exactly.
just
fuck
this
the
part
artist,
is
it's
fuck
fuck
this
the
video.
opposite. Or it's the exact
Yeah.
opposite where like fucking the artist is some crazy streamer or it's a fucking OnlyFans artist that starts making music. I mean actual examples that are
happens.
happening, and it's
Yeah.
just like you got a bunch of fucking gooners that are now trying to listen to this fucking music, or you got a bunch of people.
gooners.
You got a bunch of people who are seeing, oh, this dude who
Fucking
gives me my
chuds.
RainBet promo code is starting to make music. So let me tap in. Let me get that extra 15%.
Let me hit this
Right.
blackjack hand real
Like,
quick.
Right.
like
Facts.
shit like that. Like it really
Bro,
does.
RainBet really be sponsoring literally anybody.
anything
bro.
and anybody,
Literally
bro.
anybody, bro.
Wild as shit. But that's what I'm talking about. Like it's this short media shit
fucked
that
that one
is poisoning
Ruh-roh
not
raggy.
even just the music industry. Not even just the music industry. Film industry, gaming industry, all sorts of shit, bro. Like fucking everything up. Like it doesn't just boil just down. It's the media shit and like digital media in general, which is why we're doing this shit.
If one of y'all get these CDs, don't judge my signature. It's trash. I know.
It's okay. I wrote out the CDs, and a lot of them are unevenly spaced and all that. But that's what makes them. One of one or one.
I
of
have
three.
not practiced my signature as much as I should have.
Should I do Gaston on this one? Make this one extra special.
It's up to you, Mr. Gaston.
I think Gaston's gonna do Gaston. Make this one extra special.
Damn, got some squeak on that,
That's
John.
some squeakish.
Gotta get some of that ink out. Gotta get some of that ink out.
That's
But yeah, time for the little segment. How the people doing? How y'all doing?
Oh, yeah.
Drop a fucking drop a comment
say it in
right
the
now,
beginning.
motherfucker! God damn it!
Peeking
Forgot
these
to-
microphones.
Forgot to do it in the fucking beginning.
Yeah, you motherfuckers.
Drop a comment and
No
let us know
comments
how
being
you're
dropped.
doing. That's what I want you to drop a comment on.
Yes.
Let us know how you're doing.
And
Fuck us. Fuck what we're talking
Fuck
about.
us.
Fuck the topics. Tell us how you're
Fuck it.
doing.
Fucked.
That's what I want to know. How are you doing? We know you're watching. We stalk. We see you.
yeah, we see. So
see it all.
keep on watching.
Remember
And
to tune into the Instagram if you want to win one of these.
Yes.
And a ticket to the
Yes.
show. You gotta
Yes.
fucking actually go to the show though.
Link is down below.
don't rub them together too much. You might.
I'm not.
Yeah, you actually have to show up. If you don't, we're gonna
Yeah,
beat your ass.
That is, that's one of
We're
the.
gonna
Well,
fight
no,
you.
we'll just give
No.
your ticket away and give the CD to somebody.
so we're
And we'll
not gonna
fight
be-
you.
No, we're not gonna beat him up. I mean, I can't stop you. You're a grown ass man, but
I think we're gonna beat him up.
we're
gonna
beating
beat
him
him
up.
up.
We're beating him up. I guess
we're
we'll beat
gonna
him
I'm gonna
up.
sharpie one of your fucking eyes.
Yeah, we're gonna draw a
Oh,
dick on
damn.
you. We're gonna hold you down and draw a dick on
Nah,
your
we're
face.
gonna like you.
No, I'm
like,
gonna.
we're gonna
literally
invite him over
hold
for a
your eye open
sleepover.
and fucking
Get him all
dry
fucked
erase-
up. Drink
I'm
him
gonna dry
up.
erase board your fucking eyeball.
That's
This
the
is a permanent marker.
Listen, we're just gonna invite him over for a nice little sleepover.
Nice little sleepover.
Get him drunk.
Get him drunk.
I don't
Let him
know
go
if
to
we
sleep.
should start
Go
with
to sleep?
sleepover. It's a bit fucking.
I mean, and then just let him fall asleep, draw on their face.
Throw some whipped cream on their hand. Tickle
Put a-
their
put
other
a-
hand with
put
a
one of
feather.
Put one of their hands in a warm bowl or something. Make them pee
Yeah,
themselves.
bro, yeah, bro.
You're talking about. You're talking about drawing a dick on their face,
Yes.
throwing cream on them,
Yep.
and then piss on them. There's a whole lot of
creamy
lean
dick
talk
in it.
here. A whole lot.
See, you just took it that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, see, it was in his mind too. It was in his mind too. It was the second he said.
Why y'all think about the weens, man? You gotta think about the vagine.
You guys are the ones who brought up drawing dicks. I said I was gonna dry erase board their fucking eyeball. Y'all said,
Well,
"Nah, we're gonna
that's
draw a
harsh.
dick on your face."
That's harsh.
Oh,
I'd rather
yeah, I'm
have
gonna
a
draw a dick
drawn-
on your face,
I'd
bro.
rather have a dick drawn on my face than a fucking Sharpie to the eyeball.
We started with beating him up.
Yeah, but
And
you
then
said that was
I
too-
still tried to
too
tone
much.
it down. I was like, well, we
Yeah,
don't gotta beat him
y'all-
up.
Here's the only way you can save that. First of all, if you win, show up to the show.
Yep.
Second of all, drop a comment. Because if you
Yup.
don't, I'm still gonna try erase board your fucking eyeballs. So, mind you, it is
I
permanent
tried,
marker.
guys. I tried.
So it's gonna be a bit,
Permanente marker.
tough to get out.
Permanente.
And if it doesn't stick, I'm just gonna do what I do with any other marker and press hard till the ink comes out.
Yeah.
With great power comes great responsibility.
With great ink pen.
Us.
Meets great eyeball.
Us.
Did you guys like Spider-Man growing up?
Fuck yeah.
Spider-Man was my fucking favorite.
Batman was my
Tom
favorite
Holland has
growing
made
up.
his point, and he is now actually
I
like
agree.
just as good as the rest of
Do
them.
you,
agree.
wow, dude? Did you know Spider-Man originated from a fly? Stanley saw a
Yeah.
fly on the wall and fucking
Yeah.
was like, tried to make a story out of a
Did
fly.
you know?
but
Did you know that? Yeah, I was gonna say. Did you know
Search
that
for the
the
spider.
original fucking not the editors, but the publishers, they originally like fucking did not want anything to do with it.
Oh, really?
Like they wanted
I mean, that was
nothing to do
most
with
of the superheroes back
Yeah.
then.
especially Spider-Man. Spider-Man started it, but like Spider-Man was like the one that like really like started. the
And
whole
Spider-Man
Marvel
is one of the ones that Marvel had to sell in the 90s to keep themselves from going bankrupt.
shit. Mhm.
Wow.
They sold
That's why.
Spider-Man.
That's why
they sell
Sony.
it
That's why
to-
Sony had Andrew Garfield. And
Well, even before
and-
that, it's all the way back to the Tobey Maguire one in 2003.
Really? Oh yeah,
'cause
no,
it
yeah,
happened in the
yeah. That
90s.
is Sony
It
too.
hap- it
That
happened
is
in the
Sony as
90s,
well.
yeah.
That is Sony as
Because
well.
they got Fantastic Four. Well, Fox got Fantastic Four and the X-Men, and then Sony got Spider-Man
and Venom.
and yeah, like the surrounding Spider-Man.
You also got
universe.
Hulk, right? Or no, that was Colombian.
Dude.
Columbia,
Hulk,
I think.
Hulk
right?
was
2004.
Hulk, I
Or
believe,
2005?
was still Marvel, but it was like someone else produced.
Can we
the movie.
fucking talk about how bad they nerfed Hulk, bro?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh well, yeah.
Dude.
That's
God.
just.
Hey, you can't
Yeah,
even
I
say
can
you
agree,
can't even
yeah.
you can't even say
Yeah.
it's for like the story either because they've been following the story pretty fucking
Well,
good.
no, because
Well, they
honestly,
were.
He
They
was
were.
a
No,
demon.
listen. Based on the first Avengers movie, they did follow his comic lore pretty accurately
They
because
should have never dropped the other guy. I can't remember his name, but the guy from the 2005 Hulk with
they did.
What's the
You want to know why they
fucking,
dropped him?
what's the
Fuck. Tom Hardy.
No, I'm thinking of the
No, that's
Abomination.
Venom.
The
Tom Hardy
Abomination.
is
The
Venom.
movie with the Abomination.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
Yeah.
about. You want to know why they got rid of that dude?
That Hulk guy.
Mhm.
You want to know why they got rid of that dude? Because he was assaulting actresses.
No.
And he was hard to
No.
work with on set. That's
Man.
literally why they got rid of him.
Dude probably was a
I guess that's why his Hulk
fucking
was so
rated
good, though.
D. Yeah.
He
I was
really was putting in that real life energy.
I mean, he was. I can't admit it was.
I was gonna say most of the movies I've seen him in are pretty solid too.
Yeah, he's a good actor, but that's just what I've
That's
heard.
terrible.
like,
That's a
over
real
the
James
years.
Franco
Yeah.
moment right there.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible. And fuck James Franco too.
I
Big
know,
time.
but he's a good actor.
He is such a
He's
good
so
actor.
funny.
Not
James
anymore
Franco's
though.
so
He hasn't
funny.
dropped any good movie that he was in that's actually been good.
True, but
Dude, what was that?
there's
movie
been no good movies that have come
where-
out in the last like
dude,
7
True,
years.
very true.
What was that movie that was fucking? It was like the world ended and like everybody was there. Like Seth Rogen was there.
At World's
James
not
Fra-
at World's End. That's a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
That's a-
Yeah.
I love
Um,
Pirates
Yeah,
of
this
the
is the
Caribbean.
second one.
That's my favorite
Or the
one.
third one.
Yeah, it's the third one. That's my favorite one.
Do we have those at home?
End of the World? No.
Word.
Apocalypse? No.
I know exactly.
I know
what,
exactly
I know,
what
I'm not
movie
even
you're
trying
talking
because I
about,
have
yeah.
no clue what the name
But
is.
like, I
dude.
literally can picture the entire movie scene for scene in
Yo,
my
you
brain
know
right
what
now.
movie is good? You
Come
said Seth Rogen, fucking Paul, the
I don't think
movie
I've
with the
seen that.
alien,
I don't think I've seen that one.
dude. Holy fuck, this shit is so fun. Look it up.
Nope.
Yeah,
Jamie in a
look it
box.
up.
Jamie in a box.
Jamie in a box. Yo.
Paul the Apostle.
Paul the alien. Paul the alien.
I so spelled
Bro.
that so wrong.
It's right there. Son.
Can I tell you one thing?
You've never seen that?
Oh.
I think I've seen clips of it. I've never
Yeah,
seen
I've
the
seen
full
clips
movie,
of
though.
it.
So
for
fucking
sure.
funny. It's Seth Rogen is he's voicing an alien.
Mm-hmm.
And you know lands on some fucking. I think James Franco is in this too, isn't he? Or no?
Can I tell you why I'm not a fan of
Oh, it's
Seth
Jason
Rogen?
Bateman. Why?
So as a kid, you know, I loved his
who?
movies, and I love his movies.
Say Seth?
Yeah. I'll explain. So I love his movies. He's a great actor. He's fucking hilarious. All his movies, like Pineapple Express, is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
But Seth Rogen sold this whole picture of himself as a stoner, you know, every day, just like us, you know, the everyman, just weed smoking guy.
Yeah.
And then once he gets all famous and shit, he starts a weed company that like sells like
that pottery company.
accessories
That pottery company.
that with like $500 ashtrays.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Well,
like
isn't it because he hand spins them?
no, they're just metal. They're not pottery. It's literally
No,
like
because he
metal.
does pottery.
He
ones.
does pottery, but that's not the ones I'm talking about. It's
Oh,
like a
shit.
specific company that he made that's like it's like aluminum ashtrays and shit that are like engraved, and it's like $700. And
Whoa.
like
That's.
Do you know what it's
that's
called?
dumb as fuck.
I can't remember the name of it, no, but it came out a long time. It was like probably 6 years ago or something like that. But it's like he was, and his weed that he sells is like really fucking expensive, and it's not good. It's not good weed.
Houseplant by Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
No,
Yes, Houseplant.
No, Houseplant is the fucking pottery one I was talking about. Yeah, this is the pottery one.
It wasn't.
Which is also
wasn't
expensive as
that.
fuck.
Yeah, most of these are like 100 and up.
That's not crazy for hand spun pottery shit.
Well, yeah, this is what I mean. Like, it's not crazy.
Standing ashtray. This is almost. That's $300. Yeah.
$300 ashtrays and shit like that.
A Rooster luggage tag.
Yeah, a luggage tag
For $65.
Yeah. Or a $75 rolling tray
Right.
or
No,
ashtray.
yeah, it's an ashtray.
Like they used to be way worse than this. Like he got a lot of hate when the company first started because of the shit like that.
That's fair. I've seen this stuff. I know he just dropped papers, and they're like pretty fucking expensive.
I wouldn't buy them.
I fucking wouldn't either. I wouldn't either, honestly.
There's only 3 papers that I would.
You
buy.
heard that fucking Josh from Raw is he might be opening like a Willy Wonka style Raw factory in Spain.
Shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
He's been
dude.
talking about that for years. Though.
Yeah, but he finally
That's-
got it.
I know.
He finally,
That's
it's
dope.
literally the building right next to his fucking.
There's
rolling
only
center.
3 type of papers that I would buy.
Oh, and they're fucking OCB papers. Those bitches suck, dude. OCB papers are fucking trash.
This Johnson is dead. No more
Damn.
of this Johnson.
But yeah, the fucking OCB papers are so garbage.
Yeah,
They're so,
facts.
and those houseplant
There-
ones
there's
are
only,
made by OCB.
There's only 3 papers that I would buy and smoke, and that's Raw's, obviously, Wiz Khalifa's papers, which are made by Raw, and then proper papers, which are made by
Yeah.
Dope as Yola,
Yeah.
which are made by Lazy Susan, which
Yeah.
is a competitor to Raw, but they're like just as the only.
You have some Lazy Susans at the
I do,
house.
I
They're
do
they're
have some
good
Lazy
papers,
Susans
and they're
at the
just as organic as Raw's. They
Mm.
just they use a coloring to make them white instead of brown because
Once he got her fucking
Raw
pink.
has them patent and everything. They're yeah, like they do like color papers and stuff. So they make proper papers, which I haven't tried yet, but I just haven't bought a pack yet.
Yeah.
But those
yeah.
are the only 3 papers I'll smoke.
Yeah, I mean that's totally fair too. Like I wouldn't.
And even
Are your
Raw's.
camos not OCB or am I tripping?
No, they're not OCB.
Even raw.
They're, actually, no. I think they might be made in the OCB.
I just remember. I completely forgot. Stop grabbing that.
Okay.
You were popping the audio crazy on the last episode.
Word.
I think if I'm not mistaken, they might be made in the OCB factory, but they're not even papers though.
Yeah.
It's a whole different thing. I don't like OCB papers.
It's just because it's a shitty cable, so the connection's not very good. So every time you like grab it and move it,
This
it made
part
like
also
a pop
spins.
sound. Yeah, it was making like a pop sound all the time.
Yeah.
Which might be something else, but like I noticed every time you grabbed it, it would make the sound.
Heard.
But
Word.
yeah,
hard word.
hard word,
Heard word.
hard word,
Word.
hard
But
word.
yeah, I'm very particular with a lot of my papers and my wraps and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously, occasionally I'll smoke me a Dutchie, but
You guys remember
A little
Juicy
Dutchie.
J's, bro?
oh yeah, I didn't like their wraps. Their wraps for buns, they were always hard to roll with because they were super like soft and like leafy, and like they also came with that fucking
You want to
rolled
know
up in that little plastic. You remember that the fucking little Juicy
Yeah.
J zigzags or
Do you
whatever the fuck they
know
were?
what the worst is though?
Hmm.
Getting a fake pack of raws.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, that shit
Yeah.
sucks.
That's
man.
a
Happens
big
a lot.
thing.
Happens a lot,
That's a
especially
big
around
thing.
us. It happens a lot.
Mhm.
But it's also like it's not even like a particular place we'll go to is carrying fake ones.
It's
they'll
like they
have
don't even
they'll
know.
yeah, they don't even know. They'll have real ones, they'll have fake ones.
They'll
like,
have real ones,
Damn.
and then the
That's
next
tragic.
box
I'd be
next to it is a
pissed.
fake
Yeah.
pack.
or like
I'd be
they'll
pissed.
have real papers, fake filters.
Yep.
Which happens a lot. I've
I'd be
noticed.
so
I'll get
mad.
I'll get
The
the
cones. The cones used to be the ones that back when I was buying a lot of cones.
I'll
I'd
get
a
the
fake
I'll
pack
get the
of those.
perforated ones, and they're not fully perforated. They're just split down the middle.
Well, there's I don't know if they've probably gotten hip to it at this point with the fakes, but there used to be a specific like phrase that was like only for sale in U.S. or some shit like that. It was like a certain wording of it that
Yeah.
indicated it was a real pack because it legally had to have that on it,
Yeah.
and like the fake packs never had it on it.
Oh,
But I don't know
word.
if it's still like that.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
I
as hip.
think that was something to do with their only for use in the U.S.
Yeah,
but
something
made in
like that.
Spain
Something
or
like
something
that,
like that, and
yeah.
it was forgetting the made in Spain
Yeah.
part because that's a big thing with raw papers. They only make them
it
in
wa-
Spain.
It was the sale in the U.S. or the use in the U.S. part that was like
Oh.
that was the part that was not on the fake packs.
Okay, word.
Like they'd have the made in the Spain with the location and all that, but it's
Oh, word.
the made for sale in U.S. Like that's it's probably different at this point, like I said, but at least from my last.
I was gonna say because they're
time.
pretty on top of it.
Yeah,
they're
I
pretty
fuck
on
with
top.
those raw blacks. Is that what they're
I
called?
like those.
I
only the
like
pre-rolls.
the-
only the only
Yeah, I
like
was gonna
the
say,
cones.
I moved
only
in.
the
He had those
cones.
cones.
I really-
They're fire.
Dude, back when I was smoking like bless you.
you.
Back
You
when I
man.
was smoking
Thank you,
like
guys.
really, really good weed, like all the time when I was getting like high quality shit, I would always get the raw black what's it called? The fucking organics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
organic
the ones with
blacks.
like the green lettering
Yeah.
and shit. Because those are like ultra thin, bro. Those were so
Yeah.
hard to fucking roll.
Dude, that's why I don't get the papers because I don't like rolling them. But also
I can only roll
if
papers,
you fuck
bro.
up
It's
the
so
if
weird.
you fuck up the gum line
It's
on
gone.
those, it
It's
not
gone.
even that it's gone because it is
It'll tear
obviously.
the
But if
paper,
you
too.
if you're good and if you mess up the gum line, if you don't get it first lick,
Mhm.
it's twice as thick in one spot and the whole bitch canoes from that point forward.
And with those thin of papers, if you go to do like another lick on the outside of the
literally
gum
just come
line,
off.
it
Yeah.
literally takes the gum line and rips the paper because the paper's so thin.
Yeah.
You have to hit it with the perfect amount of lick and fold in the perfect amount of time, or else that shit's gone. It's like a one-time use per paper.
That's what she said.
Mm.
all that.
yeah,
All
yeah,
that.
all day.
All that. Everything you
Dude,
just
bruh.
said.
I remember I was fucking. I was locked up, bro, when I was in DH. Long time
In the
ago.
D-Hizzle.
Yeah.
He is it.
And every Friday we had this shit. That was like a movie night, and it went by a point system, bro. And it was literally Friday, bro. It was like 4 hours before we're about to have this movie, and we were like walking out of art class, and somebody said something stupid. And I was like, "That's what she said." And the guard fucking laughed, bro. And he's like, "That's 5 points." I'm like, and then it chalked my movie, bro. I was literally like 4 hours away from watching a movie and fucking Yeah, man. I was pissed.
That's terrible.
No
I was
more good
fucking-
time for you.
Yeah, I was fucking pissed, dude.
5 points and he laughed.
That's
And he still laughed
hilarious.
at the
Should only
joke.
taken
That's-
like 2.
That's
you
fun.
can't. It's 5 or
It's like
you wouldn't have took
5 points from Gryffindor type shit.
Yeah, dude.
Literally. That's terrible, bro.
I was
That's
so pissed.
awful.
I was
But
so
you know
mad.
what you said movie, and you know what that got me thinking about? It's just because I'm hungry.
Mate, same.
Fucking
Fucking
a TV dinner, bro. I've had a good,
Dude.
solid
Yeah,
TV dinner and
facts,
like
bro.
a fatty.
Salisbury
I got the
steak,
tables and
bro.
everything, bro.
Yeah, I was
Salisbury
literally
steak is
just
like
Salisbury
thinking
steak.
that.
That's the best one to go
That's the
to
best
because
one.
all the other ones they fluctuate too much.
I love them.
Salisbury steak is always the same. It's the same fake little lab patty that's
Mhm.
always been.
Slathered in that
Slathered
fucking
in
gravy,
goop.
gravy.
Slather
Yeah.
that goop.
Slathered in
goop.
goop.
And it's all congealed
Oh,
before you put it
yeah.
in the microwave
Got a
or
nice
oven,
got a
depending
nice
on which
little
way you do
brownie
it.
on the side, some corn,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
That shit was so slapped though.
Dude,
Son of-
Salisbury
You
steak's
guys
one of
remember
them
the cake
ones,
cuisine?
man.
Fucking.
Oh my god.
I was
dude.
I was never able to get those.
Yeah,
We
I
never
only
had
got
the
them a
money for
couple
those.
times. I will say this though, wrong texture on everything. Everything
I
just
could
had
imagine,
the wrong
yeah.
texture.
It looked like it had the wrong texture from the commercials, bro. I
Dude,
remember watching those commercials and I'm like, the only part of that looks good is the
Your
cosmic
fucking
brownie.
dad, bro, got these.
My dad was eating some gnarly shit sometimes, man.
It was good. No, it was good, dude. He got these like fish sticks, bruh, and it was a yellow bag.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
those bags of fish sticks.
We had them one night, bro, and I really could never find them ever again.
Yeah, no,
literally
you know,
never found them.
because you know what else we had? Fucking Al's shrimp sauce. We had that with it, and bro, rest in peace, Al's shrimp sauce.
Bro, this
Yeah.
guy and his goddamn shrimp sauce, bro. He has
Dude.
not stopped talking about this damn shrimp
No,
sauce.
so look. What was it? Was
It
it
was
my
good,
birthday?
though.
Was it
Yeah,
my
it
birthday?
was
Yeah,
good,
it was
yeah.
my birthday.
Maybe the day before.
No, it was it was the night of my birthday because we made the steaks too.
Oh, it was
Also the
so good.
the release of MEBRAND. Go check it
Yes.
out.
626 is the day it all began.
But yeah, so we
Poison
got
in
some
my cup.
shrimp, and I was at the store,
Pressure in the
and
ice.
I'm looking for my Al shrimp sauce. You know, that's in my area. I don't know how wide that shit goes, but I know in my area, Al's shrimp sauce is the shit you get and has been
shrimp
since,
sauce.
since I've been a fucking
Sizzles.
baby and before I was a baby. Al's shrimp sauce is the way you go.
Since
It was
a
just
baby
itch in the-
John.
Yes,
Yeah.
since he was itching the nizuts.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I go there and you know, I'm like, where the fuck is this shit? It wouldn't be in a different spot because this shit is cooled a certain way. They would keep it by all the fish stuff. Yada yada.
Blase,
I see the ladies behind the deli. I'm like, yo,
Yo.
where's the Al shrimp sauce? They're like, oh, they went out of business. And I literally just went, what? What?
What?
And they were like, yeah, like they went out of business, blah, blah, blah. Tell me the whole rundown, which I didn't need to hear. I was just trying to get my shrimp sauce. We were also in a rush. But no, there was shrimp sauce.
Yeah, you got
There was
his
shrimp sauce.
knowledge,
We got a.
Not yo shrimp sauce.
Well, here's the thing.
Facts though.
Well, here's the thing.
Factual.
We got some Kletchners, which I've never heard of, but I tried it. It was really good. It wasn't no Al's, but it was really close. But it was spicier, which I enjoyed.
you know it's still in my fridge.
Oh, that's just
That's
a little
so
baby
funny.
one, I think. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You could throw that out.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I know. I'm going to.
Yeah. No, you won't.
Eventually.
No, you won't.
Let's not point.
Eventually I will.
It'll go in there until I tell him to throw it. Or Raven tells you to throw it.
No, I've been throwing
Nah,
shit
cause
away.
we'll come over here.
I'll do
Shit.
it before you
We'll
come
be over here next weekend. Actually,
Fuck, I'll do it before you come over.
We'll be
Fuck
over here
you.
next weekend. Raven's gonna throw something in the fridge while we're getting ready and shit, and she's gonna be like, "Jacob, throw this shit out."
I'll put $2 on it.
Don't do that because now he's going to throw it out. He's already vocalized it twice.
I'll do it tonight. Fuck you.
Oh,
There goes my
now,
$2.
No, he won't. Now he won't. Now he won't.
No, I won't.
Now that he said he's gonna do it
As soon as
tonight,
we leave, he's gonna
this
come home,
motherfucker-
get on
this
that
motherfucker's
couch.
This motherfucker's got to take us home. We might even have to film a promo video
We're
after
not
this.
doing that tonight.
Okay, well, he's
Okay,
got to take
yeah,
us
it's not
home.
happening. It is
He
9
still
o'clock.
hasn't even eaten dinner yet. He's
No,
gonna eat,
Hungry John.
come home, watch something, and eat. He's gonna
Salt
let
his
that. He's
tater
gonna let that
tots.
digest. Completely forget about this by the time we're leaving, and on top of all of that,
I don't even remember what the fuck it was.
exactly.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I remember now.
What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you
Because you don't remember.
No, I do.
No.
That motherfucking Tillman shrimp sauce.
I don't know where you got Tillman's from, but
I thought it was
Owls.
it's Kletchner's.
Oh, that's not Tillman's at all.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about owls.
We were.
How did I get-
Owls?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude, I don't fucking know. That's why I said I don't know where in the fuck you got that. I don't even know what Tillman's is.
Either.
I know Hellman's, and that's the mayo.
Let's
Yeah.
see if Tillman's is anything. Wolfgang Tillman.
That's definitely not who I was talking about.
Yeah, who is this guy, Jacob?
German photographer.
You got
What'd he
some-
do?
you
What'd
got
he do?
What?
He's a fine art. This guy takes pictures of paint splatters.
I don't know why the fuck Tillman.
I don't know where you got that from.
Bro,
Kletchner's
apparently
is
you
not
guys
even
told me and I
close.
didn't know, but I just remembered Raven saying something about the other day. Cholula got bought out.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro, I
yeah.
said that. Yeah,
Dude, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking.
they got bought by one of the big mega food corps
Giant Eagle just got bought out.
for $1.7 billion.
Yeah, Giant
Wow,
Giant
holy
Eagle just got bought
fuck.
out. Giant Eagle isn't that big as a food chain as I really thought.
It's
it was,
really
though.
only in a
It's-
couple
yeah,
states.
It's only in like 4 states. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Because it's Kroger everywhere else.
Yeah.
That's like the main grocery store.
Yeah, and,
Kroger,
what is it?
Trader Joe's, and Aldi's are the biggest in
Yeah,
like
there's
this
one
part of
more,
America.
though, that's big on the East Coast.
Trader Joe's, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's something else. It's Is it Whole Foods?
Yes.
Whole Foods.
Yes.
That's what it
Yes.
is. Whole Foods. That's the one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
big on like the East Coast and shit. That's like
And then we've got like Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's. like-
Heinen's.
yeah.
You know.
You guys?
Heinen's is a more local one.
Oh,
I'm pretty
Heinen's.
sure.
They just closed their like historical location in downtown Cleveland.
I know. I saw that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
It wasn't a historical location. It was in a historical building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they closed the second floor like 4 years ago, so it's like
Damn, this. Yeah.
it's
I
been
wonder
on
if
the
it's-
way
I wonder
for a
if it's
while.
building thing.
No, it's just because they not making enough money off it.
Not fair.
Because
I mean,
there's
fuck
not enough
Heinen's,
people living in downtown anymore. Everybody who that's all like businesses and offices right there.
like fuck Heinen's. Like,
Nah, Heinen's is good. It was that's literally the only grocery store in
have you
downtown.
ever bought anything from Heinen's?
Yes. Well.
I said bought.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
So
good point.
Heinen's sucks.
They got
Long
good
story
stuff
short.
though. They got good stuff.
Yeah,
though.
sure.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's just
They got
it's
great
just like,
meats, man.
It's just like going to like
This
Costco.
guy loves the meats.
Oh man,
Pause.
they're delicious. Pause.
All right, with that,
Yo, hold on, real quick little note.
Yo,
Get
no,
me
yeah,
a
no, I
pause.
cannot end on I cannot end on me loving
Yes.
the meats.
Yeah, we were
No.
talking about some meat the other day, and but it led me to a very specific topic, and balls in your mouth.
Balls in your mouth.
I'm playing, but not cold cuts. Like once
Oh,
we
my
and shit
God.
Like that.
Why?
Oh, so that was supposed to be like when you can't feed your kids, you buy a fuckload of lunch meat, a fuckload of bread, a fuckload of cheese, and you
it's
call
because
it a day.
it's because they're trying to force everybody into the cheaper alternative, which is 3D printed and lab grown meat.
Yeah.
Sponsored and pushed by
Yeah,
Mr.
tell me
Bill
why
Gates.
when I worked at a deli, I was
And-
cutting cube bologna.
Yep. Pushed and processed by Bill Gates, one of the biggest
cube bologna is
one of the
nothing
biggest investors in the Beyond Meat Corporation, which is invested in one day getting rid of cows and forcing us all to eat lab grown and 3D printed meat. And with that being said, we
Don't
love
do
you
that.
guys, and we will see you
don't eat
guys
the meat.
next
We
week.
love you.
Resist.
We'll
fuck
love you.
everything you don't like.
See you next week.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Love
Devin,
you
the whole
guys.
world.
Dem the whole bitch.
I'm
Send them the
Jacob.
whole bitch.
I'm AJ.
I'm Gatlin.
We'll never get this right every single time. It's going to be
Probably
different,
not.
different outro every single
Yeah.
time. But we love you.
Balls
Love
in your
you.
face.
Bye bye.
Balls in your face.